Hello everyone. Today we're going to just do a little Valentine Day craft with simple supplies. Perhaps you have them around your house. We will need some wool. I suggest red. I've chosen some dollar store craft pearls. If you have a fork to help with making the process run more smoothly, basically all we're going to do is make 3 pom-poms, glue them together in the shape of a heart. You will need a pair of scissors to trim the edges, and you'll see the process in this video. Okay, so when you got your wool and your supplies all in place, I encourage you to take a fork, put it through the center opening of the fork, and just cut approximately the length of the fork, which we will use later. Then, holding those pieces, that piece of wool in place, we will then take from a larger piece of wool and begin a wrapping process around the fork. Leave some space on either side as you wrap the fork. Then when that's done, you snip the end like that. Now the other side, the first piece of wool that you had for the length of the fork, you then bring that up around the wrapped portion around the fork, and then tie a little knot fairly tightly, but not too tight, because you do want to be able to remove this wool from the fork. And probably before tightening it extra tight, remove it first. So make the knot first, but not too tight, and then gradually remove it from the fork. Okay, once it's removed from the fork, pull your knot more tight and do a second knot. And essentially it's like making a pom-pom. For anyone who knows how to make a pom-pom, that's all you need to do. And just to make sure that the wool is secure, we can make another knot back around on the other side. Then, making my scissors, I will not go through the middle section, but I will go on the ends and start snipping. And then on the other side, do the same. Trimming the excess after you have your first pom-pom completed. Now, after making one like this, you need to make 2 more, okay? I also have here some hot glue. Now, if you don't have a glue gun, crazy glue would also work. What I would do first is put a little bit of hot glue right here in the middle of one of the pom-poms, and then just stick it together like that. Hold it for a few seconds and it should be okay. And then I'll prepare for the third one. And it's sort of like a little Mickey Mouse kind of, but it's actually a heart shape once you trim it a little bit with your scissors. I'll go to the second part of the process, and that's to add like your little hanger piece. What I do here is get the ends together. I also use a little bit of glue here, and what I do next is take my pearl, and these are pearls that would have holes in them. Once it's through the other side, tie a little knot here. And pull it tight. Your bead or your pearl or button, whatever you choose, will not fall off. And then I go back to the heart that will be formed a little better than this. Glue down here. Some people will choose to trim before they place on the hanger piece. But for simplicity's sake right now, I'll put it there, and we have our heart.